Our next keynote speaker is a trailblazing nation builder from Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. With a solid academic foundation in agricultural economics from the University of Port Harcourt, he has consistently pursued one mission: to create meaningful impact in his community and beyond. In 2023, he boldly stepped into the political arena as an aspirant for the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, a testament to his courage and passion for positive change. Today, he serves as a legislative assistant at the National Assembly, where he has gained invaluable experience in governance and policy making. But beyond politics, what truly sets him apart is his commitment to empowering the next generation of leaders. As the country director for Project Sprint, a youth-led civil society organization, he has championed national conversation on youth participation in democracy and policy advocacy. He has worked with notable lawmakers such as Senator Ned Nwoko on the Data Protection Act, Honorable Mukta Shagaya on banning the commercialization of GMOs, the House of Representatives Youth in Parliament Committee on Tax Reforms, Honorable Clement Jimbo on the Technology Transfer Bill, and many more. From rural communities to national assemblies, he has been on the forefront of some of Nigerians' most critical policy discussions. His story is proof that youth leadership is not the future, it is the present. Please welcome an emerging leader, a voice for the youth, and a driving force for national progress, Israel James. Ladies,
Thank you very much. I'm really not going to lie. It felt good listening about myself. I don't know about you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to start quickly by saying a very big thank you to the convener of this very magnificent conference, the New Money Conference. All the new monies in the house, say hi. I can see a lot of money people around, and I would like to quickly step down and take some shots with money first before I conclude. So please, a round of applause for some people. Yeah. So my chief, please, let me take some shots with you. Yes. You know, when you have the opportunity to be around people that have money, just, feel free. Oh, please, my CEO, let me take one shot. And the producer, they call him all right. Thank you. All right. So just like the convener, Andy Umana, said earlier, the biggest advantage of this conference is to have proximity around money. And I just expressed that. So if you're still sitting on your seats and you're refusing to socialize with the people that have money, you're missing out too. So I just showed you one. Find time to, mix up with the people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pastor Sir. I would really like to say thank you for making out the time to sit in a conference like this. It's not very often to have spiritual leaders, come around and discuss with young people and get to sit down to listen to them. And so I've just been told that my time is short. I know people don't like listening to topics like this. But yeah, this is the New Money Conference. And I will be speaking on the topic that's very crucial to maintaining wealth and scaling. And I want to talk about policy advantage for CEOs. And so this message is directed to the CEOs, the money guys in the room. I don't want them to say hi so that you will not spot all of them. I'm saving to talk to them later. I can see Venuputa here. So if you are thinking who is Venuputa, you can come to me. I'll show you who he is later. I'll charge you a bit. So here's the thing. We are here at the New Money Conference to talk about the future. The single biggest force that would ensure that you make money or not, whether your money is stored or not, is not your competitor. It's not the cost of setting up your business. But ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, it is the biggest elephant in the room. The godfather of the market, the government. Drum rolls. So as a politician, I would like to tell you something that's very crucial to most of us who are building businesses, disruptive economies. You need to understand something. Some of the areas and the sectors that we're building in, the regulatory laws around it are quite gray. When I say gray, It's not speaking for you, and it's not speaking against you. And as much it can be used or weaponized against you if you're not taking advantage of it. And I would like to communicate that as a CEO, you have a very crucial role to play, in determining the future of your business. And you also need to understand that CEOs like yourself shape the economy of the country. And you shouldn't be far from government, please. Don't see it that government is the tool or the weapon formed against you. We have an idea that we say that Nigerian government is not working. Okay, I would like to agree with you. But Nigerian government is not working because the people who should work with the government are sitting behind the scenes. I'll give you an instance. I sat once in a committee on digital economy, digital banking and electronic banking and digital economy. And I looked around at the people who were in attendance for that conference, and I couldn't find a couple of fintech CEOs there. Yeah, and nobody was speaking for them in that room. And that's a problem. Because when you, who understands the industry, you're not there to speak to those who are going to create the regulation that guides your business, decisions would be made on behalf of you, but not for you. Yeah, pay attention to that. Decisions would be made for you, will be made on behalf of you, but not for you. And so you have to understand the role you play as a CEO. You're not just to make money, but you are shaping the economic picture of the country. And you have a responsibility. Most CEOs sometimes try to say, I don't like to associate with all those government people. They're always asking for one thing or the other that I can't possibly give them. Ladies and gentlemen, again, drum roll, let me introduce to you. It's not true. You have to learn to communicate. The first job of a CEO is communication. He communicates to his team, the people who sets up what he's doing. And so communicating with government shouldn't also be difficult. If you can put up a team to set up something very magnificent like you guys all do, talking to government should not be one of the difficult things you plan for. Put yourself in the position to talk to government officials. Make it an opportunity to gather like minds in your industry, hold conferences and summits. Maybe we can have sub-summits from the new conference dedicated to the real estate sector, to the AI, maybe to Bitcoin mining and the rest of the other disruptive new economies that are coming up. And when you have this opportunity, you engage them. You are now sitting in the room making the decisions that would work for you. Yesterday at the mixer, when I sat with Vern Oputa, this was the quote I wanted to give, but he took it from me. So I'm just borrowing it now so that we will not argue. When it comes up, he will not say my own quote. Policy creates new markets. And as CEOs, I would like to say this to you. Please and please don't shy away from government. Make it a very essential part of your building that you have an arm that is dedicated to discussing the policies that regulate the industries you are thriving in. Because if you don't, someone is going to do it on your behalf. And like I said, he won't do it for you. Some of us remember the shock of 2016 during the Buhari administration when the government came up and said in quotes that cryptocurrency is fraudulent. And all of a sudden, people lost millions. I know a couple of people who their accounts were freezed. They had a couple, multi-millions, hundreds, and in tens of millions. Do you know why? When they were discussing the regulation for cryptocurrency, the guys that are the big dogs in the industry were not there. And so somebody made a decision on behalf of them and not for them. And I wouldn't like to see tomorrow that Bitcoin is not thriving and my brother there who makes $60,000 a day now has to go back to the village and start farming. Sorry, farming is not a bad thing. But I mean, he had an industry he was thriving in, but having to go back because of a simple thing he could have just adjusted by having the right communication with the right people wasn't done. And so I want to close by saying this. Please and please, the government can work for you if you make it do. Thank you very much.